Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jasmine Diniz Atienza from STEM 12 Fernando Maria Guerrero. I am here to discuss the position paper I have created, which was entitled Implementing the Use of Separate Restrooms for LGBTQ Community. Here are the contents of my presentation for today. I will be discussing the background information, counterclaims, claims and evidences, and also the conclusion. So now for the background information. LGBTQ community is one of the largest communities around the world. As we have the technology nowadays, the said community gently synchronized to the modern world. This community is composed of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer. Though they are considered as male and female biologically, they still gain lots of criticisms. They are being discriminated and sexually assaulted. Also, they doesn't have even their own privacy and the feeling that they are being accepted. So, before I proceed in the discussion of the counterclaims, let me have a short explanation about why I chose this topic. So, we all know that LGBTQ is the modern world genders. It is because as the technology arose, those genders suddenly woke up from being silent. I chose this topic because I want to give awareness to those people who can read my position paper and also to those who can watch this video. I want to raise awareness so that people can have their completely changed mindset. I want to make them think that LGBTQ community is not a curse or whatsoever thing, but they are all people like us who were just being true to themselves. So now, let me proceed to the counterclaims. LGBTQ topic is one of the most crucial nowadays. In these times, those genders were dressed and looked exactly like a man and a woman. They are hardly recognized because of it, and the people do not have an idea who were they socialized with. In the other parts of the world, there are lots of unisex restrooms that exist. So here in the Philippines, it takes a lot of time and money before it was considered as done. Though the money that will be used to that project can be used in other things like to support on this pandemic. LGBTQ community can still enter the gender specified restrooms because they are still considered as male and female biologically. Isn't it a logic that government can have the support for this construction of restrooms but are short of the budget intended for the pandemic? So I will leave that questions to you also that you can answer it on your own. So now, let me proceed to the claims and evidences. The fact that implementing the use of separate restrooms for LGBTQ community is a bit expensive, but this health and safety of everyone is needed. Imagine how happy those members of that community are if they are prioritized. So one of the reasons why it needs to be implemented is to prevent the sexual assault. Why? According to international research, 10% of the world's population is part of that LGBTQ community, and 12 millions of that were Filipinos who were experienced that assaults. So, the next reason is quite simple because it's just only to make them have more privacy. What will you feel if someone provoked your privacy? You cannot do things you're supposed to do because you look down to yourselves. And according to Unitarian Universalist Association, gender-neutral bathrooms can help those people who are uncomfortable in going to men and women's restroom. And last but not the least is the ability to feel that they are accepted. If they have their own restrooms, they will not feel shameless at all. And according to anti-discrimination bill, regardless of the gender, they will be treated the same as everyone. And that is the greatest thing that everyone wants. And for the last part of my presentation will be the conclusion. It will not take a lot of your time though. So, implementing this of separate restrooms for LGBTQ community is a brilliant idea. Imagine how many people will become more happy and feel that they are accepted. Classrooms may be a simple one, but when you try to view the other perspective of that, you will know how big issue it is. Members of that community will no longer be discriminated, sexually assaulted, or looked down to themselves. Because we Filipinos, we people, we need to learn on how to support and respect others. Because what action we made reflects ourselves. Thank you.